Hi everybody, Steve from Steve's Makerspace here, and today we got a free game, free forever, RobocraftX. Now it's going to be called Gamecraft. This is incredible. I don't know how much to say about this. So they've got this new major announcement. If you get this game by, I think it's October 17th, you can have it for free and for life. I'm blown away. Let's get into this major announcement. We'll go step by step, but I'm very excited about it. So first, they've got a pilot seat, a passenger seat, and a control panel. Yay! I've been so looking forward to this. An interesting thing about the pilot seat, if you get into it, you will go upside down. Your view will go upside down. So that's different than Scrap Mechanic. It says it's only in first person though, so that's good because I would really like to not have my character view go upside down in third person. So very good. So obviously you'll be able to drive a car now properly with a seat, but you can also control other things like this marble maze with looks like WASD in this case. Awesome. Next thing in the update are signs, text. Not only text, but it's scalable. You can do italics and colors and bold. It's amazing. This is something I've wanted for a long time, just like in Minecraft, and Stampy does his lovely world, and he's got his love garden, and he gives shout outs to people in his love garden with signs. This is even better. I mean, it's got color. And of course, you can easily label your creations with, what this button does and whatever it is, or what this readout is telling you. Next are these triggers. So I was a little confused at first about what the trigger is, but it's basically a space where if someone enters this space, something happens. It triggers something. Or someone exits the space, something gets triggered. Or someone goes in the space and stays in the space, something gets triggered. So a light comes on, a door closes, that sort of thing. Really cool. This will be super handy. Next is the script block. This is like a command block in Minecraft where you can enter commands, and so a trigger triggers the command block, and then it does something like it changes the gravity in the game, or you get teleporting. So you can use the trigger to enter an area and it teleports you to a different part of the map. Amazing! Holy cow! Next thing on the list, this is a long list. We're finally going to be able to save our creations, have multiple worlds that we can get into and get out of. Yes! Along with saving the game, you'll be able to make a screenshot of the game so you can have a visual picture of what that game is about. Nice! And of course, you're going to be able to publish to the workshop on Steam your game. Yes. This will work just like the Steam workshop for Scrap Mechanic and with Trailmakers. People can upload, download, and rate the games. Except in this case, instead of being a single creation, it's saving a game world. Maybe they'll have actual single creations later on. I hope so. That would be really awesome. Because I would really like to be able to have, take this creation from the workshop, put it into one world, take another creation from the workshop, put it into that world, and combine them. Obviously, you want to be able to do that. The next thing is a win or lose screen at the end of the game. So they've accomplished some goal in the game, and it triggers an end screen. So that's really nice. They've done some physics changes. They're making joints more rigid. We'll have to see what that looks like. Maybe I'll look at my kinetic art and see. I hope it works the same as it is working now, but we'll see. There are some games that kind of depend on things breaking. Are they going to break the same way or not? I don't know. They're adding more materials to the game. So you've got carbon fiber, wood, ice, brick, tile, and others that they have planned. And we're going to be able to paint everything. I assume we're going to have some sort of painting tool. We'll see. They're working on having all of these updates done by Halloween. They're also going to be beta testing multiplayer in a beta version right around the same time, around Halloween. That'll be so good to get in there with other RobocraftX players, other Gamecraft players. So here is their working logo. Not final yet, but I think it looks great. I think it's wonderful that they changed the name because, yes, RoboCraft and RobocraftX, those are confusing, and you'd be searching YouTube for RobocraftX and you'd get Robocraft videos, and now it makes a lot of sense to call it Gamecraft. Good choice. And then they say with the price, they originally thought that they were going to go with free to play and then you buy extra blocks, but they've changed their mind. They've decided instead it's going to be just pay up front, a reasonable price, and that's it. They're going to start with a low price, about $5 or £5 when the game is still fledgling, and then they're going to increase the price as the game gets better. But right now, anybody who has the game already gets to keep it for free forever. And anybody who downloads it between now and October 17, 2019 gets to keep the game forever for free. So I strongly recommend that you download this game right now. Go to Steam. I'll leave a link in the description. There's a link to this blog post in the description. This is so awesome. I can't wait for Halloween to get here so we get all of these wonderful tools. It's going to be really exciting. And they are going to have logic blocks, but not at the end of this month, not at the end of October. But logic blocks are coming. And I am so psyched to get logic blocks in this game because, you know, that's my thing. One last thing, I wanted to give a shout out to Apok, and I'm going to leave a link to this video where he interviews Mark with Freejam, the creators of RobocraftX or Gamecraft, where he talks about his vision for RobocraftX Gamecraft, and it's a really good interview. I really love the vision that the team at Freejam has for the game of just opening up people's creativity and supporting them in creating whatever it is they want to create. So thank you Apok and Mark for having that interview. If you've liked this video, please hit the like button and consider subscribing to my channel. And if you've already subscribed, please consider hitting the bell so that you can get notified when I post videos. Also check out my Discord, and here's my Steam and my Twitter feed. And you might also check out my recent videos, Giant Dominoes and more kinetic art on for RobocraftX or now Gamecraft. And you might also check out some of my scrap mechanic videos where I do interesting things with logic and patterns, like making a fractals and Mandelbrot set in scrap mechanic or a spirograph machine. Okay, that's going to do it for the shameless plug. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye now. Steve's Makerspace.